Okay, so Andre, this video is for you. You sent me 3 quads to work on. 2 Furry Bee X215 Pro quads, and a Baby Hawk R, and your FR Sky QX7 radio. And you wanted them all 3 fixed and bound. So we'll start with this Furry Bee X215. So this one needed an entire new stack, and you got the Kakute F4 version 2.1 with the Teco 32 4-in-1 35 amp ESC, BL Heli 32, and the Atlatl VTX. Atlatl. Pretty sweet VTX. It can take 7 to 42 volts. It's 25 to 600 milliwatts. It's got the MMCX connector on it. It's got a microphone built in. It's pretty sweet. The stack, it came built just the flight controller and the 4-in-1, but I had to kind of move them around and change out some of the standoffs and stuff to be able to make it fit in here. As you can see, it just barely fit. Just barely. I mean, and it's not even squeezing down on that. It's just the most perfect fit it could be. So, yeah, that's all done up. When we last talked, I had told you that motor 1 was bad, and so I took it off. I swapped it out with a different motor. Then I realized, I looked closely at this, and there was like a slice through one of the wires, and the wire was just clean all the way through, sliced off. I think I threw it in the garbage. Yeah, but yeah, that was the problem, and it was kind of hidden because, you know, it was just a clean slice through, and I didn't notice it until I bent the wire over, and then I seen the hole. So yeah, I fixed that. I haven't even tested it yet. I think I just assumed that was the problem with it. So we'll check it right now. Let me turn on your radio.
Welcome to OpenTX.
So for your radio,
Switch warning.
I just copied and pasted for the Furry Bee quads. Both of them are the same. So you'll see here the one that says Furry Bee is for the other one, the one that just needed the flight controller, VTX, and camera. And then the one that says Furry 2, that's the one with the all new stack. So yeah, it's already on that one. Plug in a battery, and we'll hope that motor 1 spins now. Let's check.
Throttle active.
Yes, and it's even turning the right way. Hell yeah.
Throttle disabled.
Alright, so this bad boy's ready to go. Grab my goggles and I'll show you that the video is working, and you got OSD and everything. F1, so it's on channel F1. There you go.
Throttle active. Throttle disabled. Throttle active. Throttle disabled.
Sweet. Alright, so that one's completely good to go, and just remember this is the one that says Furry 2 on the radio. So this one's just totally ready to go. Besides the battery strap. You need a battery strap. And like I told you in the message, you need to get a SMA to RP SMA connector to be able to use these antennas. And I have one. I only had one, but it's a 90-degree angle one, and you don't really want that. You just want a straight one, so I sent you the link for them, so it'll just be sitting up a little bit higher like that, and that's it. So make sure you don't power this up without the antenna on. I do have these little red things that you put over it. Alright, so this one's good to go. Finally done. Here is the other one, and this one, the 4-in-1 was good, but the flight controller was bad. I have all your parts too, all your bad parts and stuff. They're all in bags. I'll just put with each quad. So yeah, you got a new what is it? It's the Pyrodrone F4 with OSD. And then I got you the Foxeer Clear TX VTX and a Foxeer Predator Mini camera. So we'll switch this over to here. And we will switch over the radio to the one that says Furry B.
Switch warning.
Plug in the battery. And let me grab my goggles first. So the other one was on F1. This one is on R5. And there you have it. Alright. And we'll go ahead and arm it.
Throttle active.
Motors sound nice and smooth.
Throttle disabled.
Good to go. I like those LEDs. Pretty sweet. Your VTX to change channels is right here on the side, right above the USB plug. And this one also has an MMCX connector, and you can unplug it right there in the back if you ever needed to. You could swap everything out, save a little bit of weight, and you can swap them out for something like this, which is a lot lighter, and this will plug straight into the VTX, so you don't have to use any kind of connectors. Like, you would get rid of all these connectors and everything, you know, and just have this, which would be pretty nice. This is the VAS Minion, but there's other ones like the Axie and the Uxie on Banggood and other stuff. So lots of choices for MMCX these days. Alright, so this one is completely good to go as well. I'm so happy that these are good to go for you so you can fly again. And then there is the Baby Hawk R. And this one, it had problems, I think you said. It wouldn't arm, I think. I don't remember, but I do remember that when I plugged in the battery, all it would do was just beep and go crazy. So what I did is I updated the firmware to the newest Betaflight, and that fixed that problem. And then I also moved your capacitor behind the camera. And so this one's ready to go as well. So we will, let's see, I got a battery somewhere. Sticky ass Uma grip. And then we'll switch this over. This one just says Baby Hawk R.
Switch warning.
Plug the battery in. And we'll arm it. There we go. Good to go. And for all these quads, I'm using this for arm, and I believe, well, actually I don't really know. One of these is for your flight modes. I didn't set it up. I think it was already set up. So that should do it. That's all three quads good to go, bound up and arming, and everything's working. So I will get all of this boxed up and ship back to you, man. Alright, thanks, Andre. And let me know if you have any questions. Alright.